Well, unless I'm mistaken, we're live. Hey everybody, it's 11:30 and I'm Charlie Gilbert. I'm the SAVI savant, and with me, looking at her phone, is my wife and my teaching partner, Darcy Webb.
Hello.
Hello, and we are here to spend a little time with you warming up and working out as singing actors. That's the promised event. Oh, and there she is.
Here, I was just trying to load up so I
Yeah.
could see who was joining us
Right,
today.
making sure that we're live and it seems to be working. So that's great. That's great. I'm going to be demonstrating in a couple of minutes some exercises that will help you warm up and maintain your edge as a singing actor, because during this time, especially during this time of physical distancing, just everybody needs, I think, something to help maintain all the skills of performance, not just your voice, not just your ability to sing pretty, but all the things that you do to communicate. When you communicate, you use every part of yourself. You use your face, you use your body, you use your eyes, you use your language, and so on. So I just want to show you some elements of a comprehensive warm-up. A lot of these are things that are in my new book, which is called The SAVI Singing Actor, and you can look at that if you want to go farther with that. This isn't going to be a voice lesson per se or an acting class. It really is like a workout, and it's a workout where we're going to work on the thing that is the basic skill that all good singing actors possess, which is the ability to create behavior while singing that communicates the dramatic event, that communicates dramatic expressiveness. Hey, Mitchell. Hey, Stearns. Glad to see that you guys are here with us. So we're going to work on some exercises that do that. And when you're done, you'll be able to either follow along with this, but even better, you'll be able to build your own workout. Here are some of the things I think you'll need to work out at home. You're going to need to be able to set up your laptop or your device at eye level and have your hands free. Be somewhere where you're not feeling constrained by your roommates or your family. That's going to be a little bit hard, I know, to find during a time like this, but see if you can find a half an hour where you can really isolate yourself. Janet, hey, nice to see you. And Karen, thanks for joining us too.
This is so great. Thank you all. This is really wonderful to see you. And, you know, I really advocate for the shower, practicing in the shower.
The shower works just fine. What you don't need to do, and what I really don't suggest you do, is sit at the piano, right? So sitting at the piano is what piano players do and what accompanists do. Don't sit at the piano. Find a place where you feel comfortable creating behavior. It can be in your kitchen, it can be in your bedroom, it can be in the shower, it can be in your garage, wherever. Just see if you can find half an hour by yourself alone. Now, you won't have an accompanist, but I want to tell you about something I've made for you that will be really cool for this. I've made a bunch of accompaniment tracks to warm up to work out to, right? I call them SAVI tracks, and I've posted a bunch of them, about 40 of them, on SoundCloud right now. I'll post this link at the end of the live session, but just so you know, they're at tracks.savisingingactor.com. And if you go there, it'll take you to that SoundCloud playlist, as I say, about 40 tracks. And I'm going to be using some of them during the session today. That way you don't have to worry about accompanying yourself or making, dealing with the piano or things like that.
I want to say hello to Magdalene. Hi, it's so nice that you joined us. Thank you.
Right, great. Thanks for everybody who has joined us. I'll just say one other thing about what you might need for this. If you're going to play back the SAVI tracks, you might want a little Bluetooth speaker gadget like that, just to make it a little bit louder. And then the other thing that you need for this workout is you need some ideas about behavior, right? Because you're going to work on your skills in communicating behavior. And this is a tool that I've created, which is called SAVI cards. Got a little reflection on the screen there. Maybe you can see this is a deck of 100 different cards, action verbs, adjectives, subtext elements. There are lots of different kinds of cards, and they're all color-coded here, as you see. And I'm going to be using some of these during the workout today. If you don't have these, you can find other ways of bringing ideas into the room. But I created these, and I love these as a really cool way to bring ideas for dramatic behavior into the room while you're singing and while you're acting. Okay, so that's 5 minutes, and that's as long as I want to spend on talking. I've asked Darcy to help kick us off here with a little bit of breathing and energy workout, because I think that's one of the things that you have to do at the start of a workout. You have to get your heart rate up, you have to get your respiratory rate up, and kind of get yourself ready to work. So Darcy's going to lead that. I'm going to kind of push myself back out of the screen while she does that.
Your music stand.
Yep.
Okay, so first of all, I just want to say, Magdalene, I'm so glad you're joining us from France, and I hope everything is starting to get a little better over there. I just want to, before I begin, I just want to wish all of you such good health, right? We need to just address that. Now, I'm going to show you this breathing exercise. You all know this. Almost all of you know this. It's going to be, if you do this every day, I think it'll be really good for your lungs too. So I've been breathing every day just to be on the safe side. So we're going to get down in this position here where you're leaning on your knees, and you're going to make sure that you have a straight line from the base of your spine all the way up through the crown of your head, and allow the belly to release, open the mouth, and allow the air to come in. And then allow the air to come in again. And this time you're going to add voice to that. And one more time. Until you have no more air. Shake your arms out, shake your wrists out, because sometimes your wrists will hurt from being down here with your supporting your weight. Now what I want you to do is open your mouth, allow the air to come in, and this time you're going to exhale on the consonant sound S on the count of 8, and I will count for you. Ready? Allow the air to come in, and 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in, and 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're going to add voice to that. 5, 6, 7, 8, and in, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and in, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and in. Count of 4. F as in Frank. And 3, 4 in. 3, 4 in. 3, 4 in. 3, 4 in. V as in Victor. Count of 4. 4 in. In. 4 in. 4 in. Count of 2 as in thick. Okay? And 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Now we're going to add voice to that. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Now, the count of 1 with a breath in between every one. Shh. Ready? And shh, 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 shh. Add voice. Great. Stick your tongue out like a dog and pant. Great. Okay, that's it. Charlie.
All right. Brilliant. So I really do advocate for beginning the warm up with attention to respiration, both the moving of the breath around, but also the muscles of respiration, the abdominal muscles in particular, waking up those abdominal muscles, those muscles that you use for use when you support yourself. I'm going to step back here by the music stand now so you can see me. And I'm going to show you now, just for a little bit of vocal play. That would be the next thing that I would suggest in a warm-up or a workout, is just to get your singing voice going. And let's use these tracks and just see. I've got this loaded up on my phone here. And this is one called, it's 5 steps up and down. It's with a legato, quarter notes coming down. So I'm going to play it and sing the first couple, and then if you want to sing along, that would be fine.
Hey, keep those funny comments coming.
Here we go. Take a different vowel. Pick a different vowel. Just try a couple of these on your own if you're watching and singing along. And the last one, 2. Great. I hope you can hear that music. Okay, I've got the little speaker here playing that near the
Can you
laptop.
hear the music? If you can hear, give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
If you can't, let us know and we'll fix it.
All right. Now that's kind of a little bit boring for me, or a little bit wasted opportunity just to sing and not to be thinking about creating behavior. And so I'm going to suggest that we try now doing the same thing, but adding in some ideas for dramatic behavior. What I'm going to use in this case are these cards that show different adjectives, different emotions here in this case, right? So I'm going to look at each one, and as I vocalize, I'm going to just incorporate that, so that I'm now not just making sound, but I'm also making sound that has an emotional content to it. Here we go.
We'll get them up a little longer.
So here's joy. Here's fear. Try fear again on your own. How about disgust? Or more disgusting. And one more, here's passion. All right. So hopefully you hear in the soundtrack the sound of the dings, the sound of the triangle. Right? I've got my dinger here as well. And if you know anything at all about what I'm teaching here, it is that every ding, every phrase is an opportunity to make a new choice, to make an adjustment. And the triangles, the dings in these SAVI tracks are there to remind you, oh, this is the time to make a change, to make an adjustment, to try something different. So if you're working with a handful of cards, when you hear the ding, when you hear the triangle, then flip to a new card or make a new choice. And go ahead and be silly and physical and facial. So we're incorporating vocal play with these dramatic ideas. Vocal play with different kinds of dramatic ideas like action verbs. You can make a list of action verbs or a list of adjectives. You can gather some pictures and respond to them and so on. So this is great vocal play. we don't just communicate, of course, with the voice, we communicate with the face as well. And so I want to talk a little bit about the face and warming up the muscles of the face.
Ooh, I love the face.
We like to make silly faces, and I want to show you.
No, I like to make silly faces.
But I want to show you. I left that over here. That was not good planning on my part. A picture from the book which shows you that a face here, you can kind of make that out, I hope, has a lot of different muscles in it. Oh, there's a gazillion different muscles in the face. And your face is your most powerful organ of communication. It's not your voice. It's not your voice. It's your face. So I'm going to sit close to the laptop here so that I can make that happen and show you some of the muscles of the face, right? The muscles of the eyebrows and the forehead. Try lifting and lowering your eyebrows. Darcy, you want to do some of this with me too as well? I'm going to lift and lower the eyebrows.
This is my speciality.
I know it is. So you can raise them up and hold them up and lower them down. Raise them up, lower them down. You can do one at a time, can't you? I can't do that really, but one, then the other, one, then the other. So yeah, you're working this area of the forehead. Now, this corrugator muscle right between the eyebrows, like scowl, squeeze your face together around that point and then relax it, squeeze it, relax it, squeeze it, and relax it, squeeze it, and relax it. Number 3 is the nose, wrinkling the nose. Yeah, make some playful sounds. Right? See what happens to your sound while you're doing this. But you're waking up those muscles of the face, the nose and the nostrils as well, flaring the nostrils, smelling something stinky, or smelling a beautiful flower, and waking up the nose. The muscles around the eyes, right? The muscles that lift up your eyelids. You can raise your eyelids up without raising your eyebrow, right? So there I'm raising involuntarily.
Oh, you're raising your eyebrows.
I know, I'm trying not to. We want to stretch your eyes wide without raising your eyebrows, like 105% of what you think you usually do or can do. And then,
bug-eyed.
Bug-eyed, I like that. And then squeeze them tight, really squinty and tight. Squash your eyes shut tight. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Then stretch them wide again, like a bug-eyed horror movie eye. And
you're raising your eyebrows.
I am trying, okay. And one eye at a time. Open one eye, close the other eye. We'll come back to the eyeballs in a second, but I want to do some stuff with them as well, right? But just notice right now I'm keeping my eyeballs focused on the green dot on my camera as I move my head around so that the eyeballs kind of move freely in the face. Let's go on to the muscles of the cheeks, right? The muscles that you use to smile and relax and smile and relax, right? And muscles on the one side of the cheeks, the other side of the cheeks, and do one side. All of these, you can mix this up in all kinds of ways. All right, let's go into the lips, the upper lip, the lower lip, rub them together. Smack your lips and blow some bubbles. Wrap them around your teeth like an old crone. Pull them back and bare your teeth. Snarl like an animal. Blow some kisses. This is really fun to do to the cameras. Yeah. And let's look at the jaw for a moment. You're raising and lowering the jaw.
The other thing I like to do for this is just to take, you all know this, to take the heels of your hands and just put them up at your jaw joint and draw it down.
Great. And if you can also drop your jaw and then just try and free it up a little bit that way. All right, so I'm going to put on a little music for your face to dance to here and give you just a minute of energized facial movement. Here we go.
turn your face on, when you 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 turn your face on, when you
Keep going while I grab something off the music stand.
when you turn your face on, you turn your face on, when you turn your face on, yes, when you turn your face on,
You turn her face on.
turn your face on,
Right? You want to do that? Try that.
when you turn your face on, turn your face on,
You turned his face on.
turn your face on, turn your face on, turn your face on, turn your face on,
Please try to give you some ideas about things the face can do to communicate. And the music is telling you, turn your face on. Because when you turn your face on,
when you turn your face on,
you are using your most powerful organ of expression.
It's a matter of drop the girl and carry the one. When you turn your face on, your business beats on. When you're going outside,
Great. So that's a song that I love to do a little face dance to in a warm-up in a class, and that's a song by Mikkel Rouse. I'll post a link to that as well. You can find that song on Bandcamp and Spotify, and it really is a great thing to get the muscles of your face moving.
You liked that, didn't you?
Yeah. Okay. So we've really paid attention to the voice and the face, and we haven't really identified yet the movement of the eyes. Let's just do that a little bit more here. So now I'm going to look directly at the camera and with my eyes pan to the right, back to center, to the left, center. Let your eyes pan up, look at the ceiling, back to center, and down, look at the center. To the right, to the left, up, down. You can try a circle with the eyes. And we want to try some focus shifts, letting the eyes lead. So the eyes first, and the head follows. Am I doing this right, Doris? Right, so this is a card, and here, Crystal, this is for you, right? This is the 1-2 focus shift, and those are Crystal's eyes there in that particular card there. So 1 means the eyes move, 2, the face follows. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? So you're going to spend a little bit of your time getting the muscles of your eyes going. Let's try to, I'm going to go back to my tracks here, and again, I'm going to try that same 5 steps up and down pattern, but I'm going to use my eyes to communicate, and I'm going to use some subtext cards. I'm going to let my eyes communicate some different messages here. So I have messages like, can you help me? Or I really want to, or you've got to believe me. I think I can probably do these better sitting down because it'll show up a little bit better on the camera, but just really trying to communicate with these. I'm holding these out here and we'll give it a try, okay? So I'm going to, and then I can add a voice to that if I want. Right, so what I'm doing is vocalizing there, but with these different subtext prompts. Do you understand what I was doing there? With these different subtext prompts and trying to not just communicate with my voice, but with my face and eyes as well. That's the thing that this warm-up is meant to do. It's meant to get you in the habit of coordinating your face and your eyes. let's take a moment here and work on articulators, and then that'll be maybe the next thing, the last thing that we have a chance to do here. Actually, because I'm just thinking about time here and what we might want to do. Let's go on to gesture and movement. I've got one more thing that I want to show you here, and I need to cue up a particular song as to do this. This is the Mirror Canon Medium is what this is called in the playlist here. Yes, got it. All right, so gestures, a thing that you can gesture play in the practice room, right? Think about 4 categories of gestures here. We'll call them body, touching your body, face, touching your face, camera or partner, but for today it's going to be camera, and space, something in the room around me, right? So I've got those 4 different categories, and they make a little rhyming couplet there. Body, face, camera, space. Say that with me. Body, face, camera, space. So I'm going to kind of go back here to the farther away from the room. Would you mind demonstrating this for me?
Yeah.
All right. So just playing around. First of all, let's just try those 4 things. I'll cue you by saying those 4 things, right?
Okay.
So body, right? You touch your body in some way. Face, right? Camera or partner, right? And some space, something about in the environment. Yeah. Oh my God, it's raining, or I come summoning the thunderbolts from heaven. All right. So we're going to do this, and we're going to do this with music that sounds like this. So.
Okay, body, face,
camera.
space.
Yeah. And each time you hear the today. And again, body, face, camera, and body, and the space, and then the camera. The 4th. And again. Good. So
I haven't been this imaginatively exercised in 2 weeks.
all right, but now we can combine that with the vocal as well. You want me to show that?
No, I'll do that.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a particular vowel sound you want me to use?
No,
or?
just use a different vowel sound. You can sing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, so and you'll hear it on the introduction.
With me, please.
You'll hear
Body, face, camera, body, face, camera, space.
Doesn't have to be in that order, but try to go through all 4 of them.
I'm going to keep that order for y'all.
All 4 of them when you do that. Here we go. So you'll hear in the accompaniment 5, 6, 7, 8 before you say it, right? And I can here we go. 6, 7. Body.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Face.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Camera.
12, 13, 14, 15.
Face.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Good. Try and relax in between them. And body.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Camera.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Face.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, this is hard. How am I doing?
You're doing great. You're doing great.
So, I'm going to tell you something. I have not done this exercise before. If I did this every day, I don't know, for 2 minutes or 3 minutes, I could just get so facile so that when I actually go to prepare the song, I'm actually taking almost less time to work things out and prepare each phrase than I would normally have to do. This is terrific. Honestly, I've never attempted this before.
No.
And I like it.
Oh, great. Well,
It's frightening.
You're very game. I just want to say that if I were working with you and coaching that, one of the things, or if you're doing this at home, just try when you are doing this, not to let the effort that you use in one choice carry over to the next choice. We want to work on putting in a kind of floppy release or a moment of ease in between each of those choices. So body, so that you're not constantly in a state of kind of panic or extra using more effort than you need to.
But one of the things that creates that effort is that thought.
Right.
And so if you're practicing every day, if I were practicing this every day, it would just become so much more relaxed, because my imagination is also being exercised. So
all right.
that's
So
what I have to say about that.
we're coming to the end of our time here. I'll put a couple things in the comments on the video here. The link to the tracks, the link to if you want to look at the cards and consider having them for your own practice room, the picture of the face. Leave us a comment. Tell us if you like this, if it was helpful, if there's more things like this that you'd like to do. We're going to do some more of these, and we really hope that it helps you while you're alone and maybe feeling like you're getting a little rusty, just to polish things up and stay sharp so that your performance skills are really where you want them to be.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys. And
Bye.
thanks for being here. Bye.
Au revoir.
Au revoir to France.
Bye.
All right, and end the video.